How do we stand for truth? Bear with me. I'm speaking to a multilingual audience. Hukabashakabarandai, andarabosikea, basikamonda siteo tomosaya, arsokosia yamona masai, bristambarobosia, Yeshu komboya, mashio komoya masaya, borosikio borandarabosike, the one who said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, had stood before the judge on the earth, had stood before Pilate. And Pilate said, are you a king? And Yeshua had said, my kingdom does not have its origin in this world where you rule. It does not have its source of power in the Roman Empire or the Jewish Empire. And Pilate said, so you are a king then? And he said, you are correct. I am a king. I was born into this world for this one thing, that the truth might be revealed. I came to testify of the truth, to speak the truth, to be the truth, because he had said, I am the truth. For this cause I came into the world, to bear witness of the truth. And the judge said, what is truth? And Jesus said, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. No, that's what Jack Nicholas said later on. But can you handle the truth? How you doing with the truth so far? Because all I am is a voice of truth. I may be in the wilderness and you never heard of me. You don't know Jed and his goat shed. You don't know Jack, Panama Jack and his hope shack. But there is a voice, and it's the voice of truth. And you must learn to hear by the Spirit of truth that Yeshua released into the world after his resurrection and ascension into heaven and oneness with his Father. The Spirit of truth was released in the earth. And the world cannot receive the Spirit of truth, first off, because the world won't receive him because they can't see him. And the world has them blinded. But you can see into the unseen. You can see behind the Benghazi scene, in the seen and the unseen. You can see behind the scene, in the unseen, by the Spirit of truth. Say, I can handle the truth. Say, don't tell me I can't handle the truth. Rise up and tell me, and tell Beelzebub, and tell his demons, and tell his Nephilim, tell his half-breed demonic creatures, I can so handle the truth. I am a vessel of the truth. I am a voice of truth. I can handle the truth. I can add my voice to the kingdom body of truth that is roaring and rolling like the sound of many waters. I will not be an echo, because an echo does not add to the roar of the voice of many waters. You can only add to the volume of truth, rolling against the spirit of lies by being who God makes you. Otherwise, you are an echo. You don't add to the volume. You cannot be anybody else except you. I cannot be anybody except me. I cannot be Bill Johnson, whom I love and whom I receive from. I cannot be Roland and Heidi or Heidi Baker. You cannot be Joyce Meyer or Heidi Baker or Patricia King or Cindy Jacobs. I cannot be Chuck Missler or Chuck Pierce or John Kilpatrick or John Arnott or Steve Gray. I cannot be Bobby Connor or Bob Jones. I can only be me. And the only way being me is worth anything is me in the Messiah. What are the first two letters in Messiah? Spell it. That's me. Right in the front of Messiah. Right in the middle of Messiah and his kingdom body is me. And the voice that I speak is the voice crying truth against the lies of Beelzebub that came forth out of Benghazi. Why did Benghazi explode? Why did Beelzebub breach the barrier of time and explode into time from his unseen realm? Because he's stupid. He thinks he's the smartest thing in the heavens. He thinks he's the smartest thing on the earth. And those who are under his influence think they're the smartest thing walking around. Let me say it this way. Get this picture. We know Satan is the god of this world, this fallen world. So he's like up here. He brought a third of the angels with him. You know, they rebelled with him. They are under him. And each has an area, a principle. And they are the principalities. Under them are demonic powers. They cluster demons. These fallen angels cluster demons. To use demons to influence, manipulate, and control the humans that are on the earth. And one way they do that is that out of the fallen angels, some come through the demonic powers, and they see human women on the earth that they lust after, and they leave their first estate of being a fallen angel spirit, and by supernatural power they materialize into a human male, and they rape the human women, and they impart satanic DNA into a human creature. So Beelzebub has with him these half satanic, half demonic, half fallen angel, and half human creatures. So the devil has with him the Nephilim in human bodies and in human form. You say, well, those were only in Noah's day. I know it said that in Noah's day, the Nephilim were in the land. The giants were in the land. It's translated giants. But the Hebrew is the root word of Nephilim, which means the fallen ones. These were the fallen ones, the fallen angels. And while at that time they were physical giants, they were not only in the days of Noah. If you'll read carefully, as Chuck Missler points out, you can go on his website and check out the scriptures. Not only then in the days of Noah, but there are 2 words after that, and you must live by every word of God. There is a flag waving at you that says, and afterwards, during the time of Noah, and afterwards, these fallen angels lusted after the daughters of men and had sex with them and produced offspring. And God sought to destroy them. This is why he had to send the flood. Have you ever wondered why God destroyed the earth with a flood? To get rid of the Nephilim.